So today I'm going to be doing a review of the Spoiled Lips palette. So it's a glitter palette. It's extremely shiny. So the first thing I wanted to disclose is that I wasn't paid to talk about it or anything like that. I didn't get it for free. I had to pay for it and all of that. But one of the things that really irritated me was the fact that shipping actually took 20 days and I didn't get a tracking number or anything like that until day 7 or so. I ended up messaging them, asking them about it, and I kind of got a snarky response saying that, they are handmade, they are vegan, they are all of those great things, but they don't necessarily provide all of that. It can take 1 to 2 weeks for it to just be made prior to shipping. So it did irritate me that it took so long for it to actually be shipped and I didn't get it immediately. We're so used to instant gratification. When I buy something online, I'm expecting it to basically be here immediately. But other than that, it did come. This is my first glitter palette like this. When I went to buy it, there was actually no reviews of it. I couldn't find a video review or anything like that. So I thought I should create one so that anyone that's interested in buying it can see from my experience and won't necessarily be winging it like how I did. One of the first things I did when I got it is, I chose a pretty color. I dipped my finger in it to see how pigmented it is. And they're actually pretty pigmented, but the problem that I got is that when I rubbed it on my skin, it came across as streaky. So it's not a really pretty line, and then it just, I don't know how I feel about it quite yet. So what I'm going to do is actually test it out on my face. I haven't tested it yet. I got it just a couple of nights ago. And I'm going to do my makeup and you guys can watch and see the struggles I had. I'm going to go for a cut crease kind of look. So you can let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments below if, how you're feeling about it. If you like the video, definitely subscribe to it. I'm not going to talk too much because I hate those girls that talk a whole bunch while they do their makeup. So I want that really nice fine line on the edges. And I don't have the patience to correct it once I put it on. So I look a little bit crazy. But I'm actually using masking tape because I found that it doesn't pull the skin too much. It doesn't really rip the skin and it comes off really clean once you're done. I found that medical tape does the same as well. So the shadowing that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to actually be using Urban Decay Naked 3 because it is a godsend and I love it. And so I'm just going in with Nooner for the outer section to give me that nice dark cut crease. I'm going to build on that darkness, so I'm going in with Factory next. glitter. So I mean, I'm going for the drama as is, so I'm going in there now with Blackheart. With this one, I'm not going to sweep it on all the way. I'm only going to do it for half of my eye. So I want just the outer edge to be like dark and highly pigmented. You know, you just blend and blend and blend. So I don't necessarily have a look that I'm going for, just because this is my like test run with the palette itself. I don't really know if I'm gonna like the palette so much. So because it's a glitter, I'm going to, this is my first glitter palette, so I don't necessarily have any glitter primer that they usually use, but I do have a kind of watered down eyelash with my thin brush, and I'm just trying to scoop it on there. See, it's not really sticking to the brush. It might be the brush I'm using, so I'm going to see if it'll apply. Like how I want it to. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. It's honestly just like pressed glitter that you can get at any arts and crafts store. It's not really going on. And I do have adhesive on my eyelids, so it doesn't really brush on. Let me try a different brush. It's kind of like a round thick brush. I use it for blending out a lot of the time, but maybe it'll stick better since it's a sturdier brush. And yeah, this is definitely, oh wow. So it just like turned into like a giant clump. Yeah, this is not what I was expecting to come in. I think part of it's like I waited for so long for it to actually ship that I had really high hopes for it. And yeah. It's like not even like, it's not going on the brush. Like the brush is not picking it up. Like I'm so confused. Okay, this one is a flatter brush. Let me see if maybe that'll scoop it. Like, it's not sticking to the freaking brush. Okay, this one's like applying it a little bit better, but it's like, I really do want to like, I mean like they're vivid, pretty colors, but like applying it is legit a pain in the ass. Not really feeling it, just to be honest. Like I'm not sure this one's for me. I'm gonna darken up with a cut crease and see if that maybe, if I can salvage the look at least. So I just came back in with that black cardigan, and I'm blending all around it to try and make it like darker so that it looks like a complete look, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to like bring it out in a fine line. It, like the glitter is harsh, and they're kind of like, they're not really that fine glitter like I was expecting. Like I have palettes that have glitter in them, but this is nothing like that, like at all. It's honestly like really strange. In all honesty, like, it's irritating me. Like, it doesn't apply out, and it just all smudged together. Yeah. I like the colors and I like what they stand for, but look, it's like all patchy. You see what I mean? Like, it's not sticking. Let me see if I can get it closer. Like, it's not sticking onto the eye like it should. Like, let me see. This whole area is without glitter. Like, I didn't necessarily pay like an arm and a leg for it, but I had high hopes, and the fact that I had to wait for so long gave me extremely high hopes for what I'd receive, and I'm not really a fan for it. I'm gonna play in it a little bit more and at least do my eyeliner so that it doesn't look so incomplete. But it's not looking good. on the tattoo liner, and it's like interfering with the liner. Like the liner is not sticking, and it's just coming back super covered in glitter. Like I would buy the palette for like a little kid that's like super into makeup, for something for them to experiment with. But for a grown-ass woman like myself that I know makeup, this is definitely not the one that I would go with. It's almost impossible to do my eyeliner with it. That's the thing. Okay, yeah. My honest review is I probably wouldn't buy it again. Like when this runs out, it just runs out, and that's fine with me. Like I said, it's extremely pretty, and the packaging looks good. Like the glitter shines in the light and all of that. I mean, if you turn the flash on, like it sparkles. It's super sparkly. But as far as like being able to put it on, it was damn near impossible, and it doesn't look like the quality of what I think I'd receive. Like it doesn't look official type of thing, you know. Let me get a close up. Like from a distance, it doesn't look bad, but in person, it's not pretty like I would hope. Like it glitters, but it's not all super pigmented. It doesn't like flow together. Yeah. But they do also do lipsticks, and I've watched some of the review videos for that. Like they have a lipstick subscription box, and it has like extremely good reviews for that one. But maybe like the palette's just in its first series or something, and they're gonna do recent updates. I'm not sure. But altogether, I probably wouldn't buy this palette again. And that's just my honest opinion. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll try and answer them as best as I can. So you can subscribe, put your comments below, and I'll look at them and try and get back to them with my honest opinions. Okay? Thanks for watching.